Today, I'm going to break down everything you need to do in order to qualify for FNCS Division 1. I'll start by explaining the format of the Divisional Cups, and then I'll share some key tips to help you perform your best. Let's get right into it with the first thing, the format of the Divisional Cups. Now, by the time this video is posted, the FNCS trials will have already happened. But don't worry, your chances aren't over yet. If you're in Division 3, you will have 5 opportunities to make it into Division 2. On EU, you'll need to place within the top 300. For NA Central, it's the top 200, and for all other regions, the top 100. Although this might seem tough at first, remember that the best 1,000 teams will have already qualified for higher divisions, so the competition is less intense at this level. A solid strategy for your first game is to aim for around 15 to 20 kills. Nothing too crazy, but enough to give you an edge over the other teams. In the lower divisions, players might not be as skilled, so this should be achievable. After that, focus on consistency and aim to finish in the top 3 each time. Once you reach Division 2, it will get tougher because you'll be up against the top 800 to 200 teams in your region. These players are experienced, but the top 200 won't be in this division, so securing qualification spots is very possible. In EU and NA Central, the top 20 teams will advance, and in other regions, the top 10. It might sound hard, but I believe every one of you has potential to make it. Now, let's get into the second part of the video, which are tips to perform well. My first tip for you guys are finding the right teammates. Finding the right teammates can be tough, but it is crucial to do well. As you probably know, there are tons of Discord servers out there to find teammates. For NA Central, you have Manu scrims and Vital scrims, and for EU, there's Noble scrims. I'm not sure what type of scrims there are for the other regions, but those are the 2 main ones I know. However, just because you can find teammates doesn't mean they're necessarily the right fit for you. Chemistry is key. Playing with people you enjoy and get along with can make a huge difference. Even if they're not the best player, a team that clicks well will perform better than ones with higher PR but constantly argue. Trust me, you're better off playing with someone who has 4,000 PR and $100 in earnings and you guys get along, rather than playing with someone who has 6,000 PR, $300 earned, and you guys can't stand each other. Building chemistry over time is essential for success. Tip number 2 is your mentality. Your mindset is everything when it comes to tournaments. Staying positive and not getting too emotional is crucial. Tournaments can be stressful, but a positive outlook is what will help keep you going if things don't start well. And remember, no tournament is over until the time runs out or you run out of games. If you just have a few games left, it is still possible to turn things around. Also, controlling your emotions during gameplay is essential. If you get too emotional, you might make poor decisions that lead to mistakes and getting you killed. Keeping your mind clear, stay calm, and focusing on the right moves will lead to success. My third tip is practice. Practice, practice, practice. You ever heard about the phrase practice makes perfect? It's absolutely true, but effective practice is key. Don't just not try when playing 1v1s because that will reinforce bad habits. Also, focus on practicing in areas where you're the weakest. If you're a strong fighter but struggle with endgame, spending all of your time in 1v1s won't help. Instead, you should be practicing your scrims and working on your endgame strategies. Identify your strengths and weaknesses and practice accordingly. My fourth and final tip for you guys are drop spots. Your drop spot is extremely important. Landing in a bad drop with no loot can make it really hard to perform well in a match. While I'm not going into a deep dive into specific drops in this video, I can tell you that landing in a spot with at least 8 to 10 chests per teammate is ideal for good loot. Also, make sure the spot has enough wood, brick, and at least 200 to 300 metal per teammate. Metal can be tricky to get this season, so it's important to find the right spot. Once you pick your drop spot, make sure you master it. Learn the loot spawns, the rotations, and all the details. This will give you a significant edge in most of your matches. That's all the tips I have for you guys today. I hope you found this video helpful, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you have any video ideas or suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll consider making them. With that being said, I wish you all the best of luck in your FNCS journey and have a fantastic day.